Thousands of children with leukemia count on a particular drug to survive, but the supplies are running dangerously low. In many cases, doctors have enough for only about 3 weeks. Dr. John LaPook tells us what's behind the shortage and what's being done about it.
In December, 8-month-old Elena Schonefeld was diagnosed with leukemia. Her parents were devastated but hopeful. Mark is Elena's father.
The fact of the matter is it's curable. So in regards to leukemia, we feel in a weird way lucky that it is curable and that they have a track record of curing it.
But the cure depends on a cocktail of chemotherapy drugs. And a crucial one, methotrexate, is running out. Dr. John Maris is chief of oncology at the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia, where Elena is being treated.
If we lose methotrexate, we will open up a very unknown future and children will die.
Dr. Maris's hospital has only a 2-month supply of the medication, which children usually take for 3 years. But the shortage doesn't stop there. 28 cancer drugs taken by more than 500,000 patients are in short supply. There are several reasons. One problem, a smaller profit margin because many of these drugs have become generic. There are now fewer suppliers. The largest manufacturer of methotrexate shut down its plant last fall.
This is a real crisis. Unless something dramatic changes in the next few weeks, myself and other physicians and nurses on this very unit are going to need to look parents in the eye and say, we don't have methotrexate. We're going to do something else, but it's not as good, and I'm sorry.
That's the last thing Elena's parents want to hear.
We didn't choose this battle, but here we are. We need to win it. There's really no other option.
A year ago, the first of 3 congressional bills was introduced to give the FDA more power to deal with the drug shortage crisis. But so far, neither the House nor the Senate has brought a bill to the floor.
John, if this legislation passes ultimately, what would the FDA be able to do?
Scott, the FDA has shown over the last 2 years it can help avert these crises. It's done it over 200 times since 2010. It can call other manufacturers, say, increase the supply. Sometimes it can even increase the availability of raw materials from abroad. But meanwhile, as these drugs, which are designed to give the FDA more power, are making its way through Congress at a typical congressional pace, the cancer is growing at its typical pace, which is a heck of a lot faster.
John, thanks. Thanks very much. U.S.